Yo, Manga Morgue. Interesting name, I know, but all I could come up with. First actual video today, we will be discussing both Weak Hero the drama on Netflix and the Webtoon. And this channel will be like a manga slash comic slash anime discussion channel, but I'm open to other things as we go on. That's just really what I'm like primarily into. Story by CO Pass, art by Raisin. Today we will be talking about Weak Hero. And the reason why I'm talking about this is I don't see many YouTubers talking about the Weak Hero webtoon. Like, I see a lot of videos about the Kdrama, which is good because the Kdrama is actually really good, but the webtoon is so much better, bro. Like, there's so many things in the webtoon that wasn't in the drama that must be shown because, like, it's peak. So if no one else will do it, I'll carry that weight. I'll draw the boat. I'll carry the logs, whoever David Goggins be talking about. And, Weak Hero was one of the best dramas and webtoons I read this year. I actually watched the drama first on Netflix, then I read the webtoon. And I noticed a bunch of differences between the two. So for my first video, I thought it would be cool to just, compare the two, see what they took out in the drama, and see, like, what's different between the two. Okay, and to start off, one thing I can say, I really like Class 1 being the origin story and them expanding on Stefan and Bryce O, like those two characters, because in the webtoon, we did get a backstory for Gray, but it was kind of short. And I think the changes that Class 1 made were just better overall. Like, they expanded more on the characters. Bryce O specifically, they expanded way more on Byung Suk, made him a better character, gave him a backstory, and like we just see why the fallout happened, because in the webtoon he was just kind of like an asshole for no reason, no explanation or nothing. He just switched. But I think we should start off with our main character. So in the webtoon his name is Gray Yeon, but I'll call him Siyun, like his name in the drama, to avoid any confusion. But personality wise, they're pretty similar. Webtoon Siyun is a way better fighter though. Siyun in the drama, like, he be getting a piss beat out of him sometimes. Like, he's a good fighter, but sometimes when he fights, he just lets himself get hit for no reason. And Siyun in a webtoon, like, he rarely ever gets hit unless he's fighting someone that actually got them on hands. Like, unless they actually got hands, like they're a known fighter, he won't get hit. But in the drama, he just gets hit all the time. Like, it kind of pisses me off, honestly. Like, I hate it just seeing bro standing there getting hit. When in the webtoon, he be weaving, dodging, or like he'll get hit, but he'll like move with the punch, so there's no damage for real. But Webtoon Siyun actually does like fighting. K-drama Siyun, he really tries not to fight unless he has to. Webtoon Siyun fought so much he started to enjoy it. Like, look how he did this level 1 crook. He spanked this poor guy with an umbrella after he thought he could beat him one-on-one. He's actually a skilled fighter. Drama Siyun just goes off straight IQ and willpower, which is cool. I like Siyun's fights, but I think they're just better in the webtoon because he actually has like skills. Not to say Drama Siyun is worse. I actually like them both the same. Okay, I'm lying, but Drama Siyun is goated too. And the actor Park Ji-hoon, good actor, perfect casting. I wouldn't want anybody else playing Siyun. Next dude I want to talk about, Park Human or Baku. He's almost like a secondary main character in the webtoon next to Siyun, but I don't really have too much to say. He's kind of the same. Only thing I could think of is that we never seen his parents in the webtoon, so when Nabak Jin has like his goons raid the dad's restaurant, that was completely new. That never happened in the webtoon. And another thing is that him and Nabak Jin weren't childhood friends. Baku did not teach him how to fight. They didn't meet until like middle school, and even then they only met twice, and both times they were fighting. So they didn't really have like a deep connection to each other. They were really just enemies. Speaking of Nabak Jin, they low key massacred my boy, man. The main villain in Weak Hero, the leader of the Union, the man, the myth, the legend. Now, in the drama, he's cool, he's tough. He beat up like a group of 10 dudes, but I gotta say it, in the webtoon, he's just so much cooler. I hate to say it, but he literally never lost a fade. He towers over everyone, covered in tattoos. He was fresh out of middle school and had his gang rivaling actual gangs full of grown men, beating grown men. Whereas in a drama, he's like the little homie. Like he's the leader of the younger side of the union. Unlike in a webtoon, like he leads the whole union, the whole thing. And as for the union, it isn't as big as it was, which makes sense. They had to take out a lot of characters, like his right hand man, Kingsley, Jake G, Dean Kwan, Jimmy Bay, the rival gang, the Manchio dudes. I mean, they might show up in season 3, but I doubt it. And speaking of characters missing, I was so hurt. There was no Teddy Jin, no Gerard, no Rowan. They cut the main cast in half, literally. It was like 7 in a webtoon, but in the drama there's only 4. They took out Gerard, Teddy Jin, and Rowan. That's kind of sad. I might be missing one. I don't even know. There was a lot of characters in the webtoon. But one character they didn't take out was my goat Sung Ji, my favorite character out of them all. I want to talk about him, but he's not too different from the webtoon. I'd say they adapted him pretty perfectly. I mean, in my opinion, I wish he didn't turn on them in the end, because in the webtoon he pretty much switched sides. He was really a neutral force towards the end of it because he left the union and he started beating up union guys. He fought Jake G. I think he lost that fight against Jake G, but it was a pretty good fight. Um, yeah, but we'll see what happens in the next season. They might switch him back over if we get a next season. I don't know if we are, but that's all I have to say for now. I might have to make a part 2, and if you enjoyed, drop a like, maybe a comment, subscribe, uh, leave some recommendations in the comments for your next video. Peace.